Gertrude Gooseberry. Gertrude Gooseberry was prim and very, very clever. She had come to stay in a sweet little cottage in Blackberry Dell for a holiday. She brought lots of books to keep her occupied. Miss Gertrude did not like to be idle, even when she was on holiday. "Idle hands," she said, "get up to mischief." She was quite right. The Chive and Blackberry children were already getting into mischief. They were idle and bored. You see, the kindly old schoolmaster, Tobias Turnip, had had rather a nasty accident whilst taking the schoolchildren on a nature walk. He had slipped on a twig and broken his leg. There was no one else to take his place in the school. The Blackberry and Chive children became more mischievous, and their poor parents became more worried. What could they do? The garden gang all had a meeting to see what could be done. It was Mark Marrow who suggested that they should go to visit Gertrude Gooseberry to see if she could help. The next morning, Mark Marrow, Oliver Onion, and Roger Radish set off up the hill to Gertrude's cottage. It was a lovely day, and Gertrude Gooseberry was reading in the shade of a lilac tree. "Good morning," she said. "Can I help you?" They looked at each other shyly. Then Oliver Onion blurted out the whole story. "I will need to think for a while," Gertrude said, after Oliver had finished his unhappy tale. "But first, I will make a nice cup of tea. Sit down, all of you." They sat down quickly, like 3 naughty children, and waited for the tea to arrive. It was not long before Miss Gertrude reappeared with a tray on which was a steaming pot of tea and a great pile of hot, buttered toast. She poured the tea and handed round the toast. It was delicious, and the 3 friends looked at Gertrude admiringly. "Well now," she said, when they had all finished eating, "about these naughty children. Would you like me to teach them? It would be a pleasure to me, and it would help you out of your difficulties." The 3 friends were so delighted that at first they were speechless. It was Mark Marrow who eventually managed to stammer, "Thank you so much. How kind of you. Thank you very much. Thank you. We're so pleased. Thank you. We are delighted. Thank you. Thank you." "I will start immediately," Gertrude said, and she marched down the hill to the school. Here, the ink-throwing, rubber-bouncing, milk-spilling, scribble-writing, paper-tearing, book-throwing, chair-banging, ruler-wobbling, fighting children were leaping around the classroom, quite unaware of her approach. 5 minutes later, you could have heard a pin drop in the school. In 10 more minutes, the mess had been cleared up. The children were washed and neat, and school had begun. The children were so interested in the work Gertrude Gooseberry gave them that they stopped being mischievous and became very studious. They all worked hard and begged her to stay forever. She agreed, and Tobias Turnip retired happily.